Welcome back to Loose Lips with Ray Bay. I am Ray.
It's your boy Willie V.
And
It's
I'm
time.
just going to do an applause right now. Woo! We have Amber Zadora from Bad Girls Club 14. Say hello to everybody, Amber.
Hi, everybody.
All right.
So, Amber, how you feeling today?
I'm feeling a little tired and hungry.
Hungry?
You ain't got no food?
I bought you some chicken.
Well, it's a Chinese place right down the street.
So, Amber, my first question for you is, how was your overall experience in the Bad Girls Club house?
My overall experience in the house was fun.
Mm-hmm.
It got a little crazy, but they knew how to act.
Right.
They knew how to act.
Okay.
They didn't get too crazy.
So, would you do it again?
You know what?
She's thinking.
At first, when I first left, I always said I wouldn't do it ever again.
Mm-hmm.
But if they called me today or
Right.
tomorrow, I would definitely do that shit again.
Was that first reaction because you were homesick, maybe?
No, it was just we couldn't. It felt like we were in prison,
Right.
Mm.
Yeah.
you know. But it was a dope ass experience.
How long
you know,
were you there for?
I was there for a month.
Now,
Yeah.
do you think you grasped everything that that BGC like really had to offer? Like everything, because other girls was there for what, 3 months or how,
No, 2.
2 months?
Yeah.
Oh, so how did you feel going into the house?
I was excited. Like, I was ready for that shit. I couldn't wait. I wanted people to, like, mess with me. Like,
Yeah, I saw. You want to stir the fire?
I was like, yo, my first night, I would start something.
But you did.
So
Yeah.
what was the reasoning behind that? Let's just talk about that since you brought it up. You stirring the pot.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for one, I'm honestly not a drama queen. Like, I hate drama, to be honest. But when I walked in that house, the girls looked so boring.
Wow.
Like, it was just boring. I'm like, this it? Like, this all the girls?
I thought y'all was fighting.
Yeah, so when Jasmine came to me and told me that, you know, she got jumped by the twins and Lauren's her best friend and she didn't help her, and I was telling her some real shit, like, if you got a friend, yeah, and you getting jumped and they don't jump in it, bitch, that's not your friend, and then you are gonna rumble.
Yeah,
So
that's definitely the Philly in you.
Yeah.
You represent it.
I had to represent.
Honestly, I get it.
So what were some of the initial reasons you decided to go on the show?
Obviously, I won the show to build a brand.
Right.
You know, I feel like that's why everybody goes on television, period.
True.
But it was just something I always wanted to do, and I promised myself that, like, I will always go for my high school dreams.
Mm-hmm.
And that's really something that I always wanted to do in high school. So I signed up for it when I was like 19 or 20, and they hit me up by 21, and I...
Who in the previous like seasons like you wanted to kind of inspired you to do it? Like who was the person like, you know what, I want to be that person on that show?
I think it was Kat.
Yeah.
Because I knew she was from Philly.
Okay.
And like she really got me, you know, turned up. Like, oh, I'm going on there. I gotta go on.
So you mentioned Kat. Did she give you any advice before you went into
Oh,
the
hell
house?
yeah.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, keep it cute. Try not to do too much. You know, still business
Keep
at
it
the end of the
classy.
day. Yeah.
Okay.
But let them bitches know
Right.
that you ain't no nut. You know.
You bout it, and I'm beautiful. That's
Okay.
what it is.
There had to be some things that you were a little worried about before entering the house.
I was worried about my things being touched.
Oh, your things.
Oh.
So
Definitely.
when I got there, I laid it out like, yo, you touch my shit, it's on and popping.
Like F this
Here,
show.
and you know what? I brought nice stuff
Right.
just to like, I was testing them
No, okay.
to see if they were going to do anything.
Anybody touch anything?
I wanted, no, hell no.
Okay.
They
I
knew
think
better.
that's like the ultimate disrespect.
Yeah, oh my God, it is.
Look,
Like,
I seen stuff in the pool, on the lawn, out dump over the stairwell. I'm like, and that's like, look,
But that's the reason that Amber got to be on the show. So because that happened.
because
Although
those
it's
three.
crazy.
I want to know something. If me and my friend was looking at the show, and they said that things wouldn't happen if you was in the house and all other girls was in the house. I don't think, because the thing is,
You're saying if if she
was
replace the twins in them.
Yeah. If she was like
in the house with
original
house. I don't think because the thing is it's a black thing. We know the limits. Like, look, I'm not gonna. We know we love our stuff. We know we love our our things.
Yeah.
So
because I don't think any of those girls would have touched anybody's things. But I think like you gotta remember it's 7 girls in that house with 7 different personalities.
Right.
We're gonna clash.
Right.
that's true.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, we do have those. The twins and Jayla, we did have some stuff in common. Like, we pretty girls, we got nice shit, and we poppin'. But we would have clashed. Like, it's certain things that I saw about Jayla and the twins that I really didn't like. But
what was that?
just certain stuff, just certain stuff.
It all out.
And no,
Okay.
like, cause it's like it's like little stuff, like about a person, like a little attitude or something.
Yeah.
And I speak my mind. Like, I don't shut up for nobody.
Right.
So
Especially
like
living with somebody 24 hours.
yeah, and then like they cool as shit though.
Right.
Like, I fuck with them. They cool.
So if you were original, you think that those 3 girls would be the ones that you would have hung out with more out of the choices?
I want to say Jayla
Mm-hmm.
because her and we do talk.
Right.
So I don't know the twins that well. I just know them through social networks.
Okay.
We chat on Twitter here and there. Like, I might retweet her stuff or she'll comment on something. They'll comment on something, but Jayla and I actually had a convo. So I know that me and her would have been like cool,
Okay.
So how has being on the show changed your life? Because I know it's changed some aspects.
Yeah, it has changed. I have fans now, which is really cool to me.
Yeah.
Like, I like to call them supporters though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's love.
Right.
But I'm getting bookings. I never got that before. I always got booked for photo shoots, but now they calling me to host parties. I'm like, oh shit, yeah.
That's awesome.
Dang, I'm getting paid to host a little gathering. Okay.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
I would like to know. Now, when you first came into the house, you was talking about that you had a sugar daddy.
I knew that was coming.
A sugar. So please elaborate.
You've been dying out.
I've been dying.
I knew that was coming.
I'm sorry. I had that hat. So
She's
just tell me
blushing,
about it. Tell me about it. Tell us about it. Tell all the listeners about your sugar daddy.
I got a daddy.
Daddy.
Get you a daddy, ho. Yeah. Oh yeah. He don't act right. I got somebody locked up.
Hey,
Right.
Okay.
sugar daddy number 2.
Yes. All right.
Hey, I can't. So how did you come? Like, I know on the show you talk about you had like daddy issues and stuff like that. Like, that sparked you wanting a sugar daddy.
I think that's what it is. Like, being as though my father wasn't there. I don't know. I feel like that I want an older man in my life and to do things for me, to protect me. What dad's supposed to do.
True.
So like that's why I always shoot for older men. So.
Okay.
So Bad Girls Club has been completely different in the recent seasons. Like Will mentioned, the life coach situation. Is there anything that you wanted to get out of the life coach? Did you know that you had daddy issues before you went in?
I knew all of my issues. I didn't need no life coach.
So you were sitting there like,
And it was like, I knew what I was, like, she knew that I knew that I was straight. Right. But, like, she was there to help me. She couldn't just say, oh, well, you're good. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, you can't. So, it was kind of like we were both acting.
Right.
Like, oh, my God.
That was my next question.
I'm so, fix me, please.
I know all the other girls had problems.
They didn't. They you know what? I wish they would have shown, like, they didn't even show, like, Lauren, she was going through a lot because of her brother committing suicide.
Right.
And my brother was going through something at that time, too. Like, he was sexually harassed.
Okay.
And he was going through some suicidal thoughts, and they didn't show that.
Right.
Like, me and that girl broke down, numerous times. Like, my mom had called the show one time saying that my brother ran away, so...
And they didn't show it.
And they didn't show any of that.
Right.
They only showed me having daddy issues, which is fine, but, like, show the real shit, like, what people is actually going through.
Yeah.
Like...
So since you didn't really get that help since you already knew your issues, did you get help from the other girl's issues? You know what I mean? Like, her going through that helped you to go through something, or did you take anything from the other girls, what they were going through?
No.
No?
Not really.
Oh, we got a caller.
Hello, caller. What's your name and where are you calling from? Caller. Well, did you push the button?
Yeah, I press the button.
Alright. Don't be playing on my phone.
Yeah, don't play on the phone.
So, I should mention, if you do want to talk to Amber, 215-909-9925. We are taking calls.
Yes.
She's a little nervous. Y'all don't ask her nothing crazy.
Please.
You don't have to bang on you.
I will hang up. I will press that button. I will.
But, so we talk about this life coach.
Yes.
I think that it's awesome that they put the life coach in the house.
It is.
So now the Bad Girls Club doesn't have as much negative, like, light on it. You know what I mean? Like, you're getting something out of it. Before, it was just people beating each other's asses. Now it's like, we're beating each other's asses, but we getting help.
Y'all understand that we have problems. Now, speaking of beating people's asses, what's up with that fight in the limo?
First of all, I want to set this straight.
I know she ain't beat you up, nothing.
She didn't beat me up at all.
No.
But that shit wasn't a fight.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell y'all exactly what happened.
What he edited?
They edited the fuck
Yeah.
out that clip. Like, first of all, Jenna and Kat were talking shit about Ginger. And they tried to make it seem like at the reunion that they didn't say anything wrong. I knew what the fuck they said. Like, we were supposed to be all cool. And when I see them whispering, I want to ask her, like, so what's the, like, don't whisper in front of me, period.
Sure,
I'm not
right.
paranoid. They were like, you're just paranoid. No, bitch, I'm not paranoid. I'm real. If you have something to say it out loud. And Kat was just like, when she gets drunk, she goes for people. As soon as that liquor is in her system. She was, and I was like really putting her in her place. And then she was like, Amber, shut up before you get your ass beat. I stood up. They didn't show that I stood up real quick. So all you see is like Jasmine getting up and coming over, and everybody thought that she was jumping me, but she wasn't. Right. She came over to like push me back.
Right.
And soon as she stood up, that's when you see little Miss Cat going around and trying to fight me, and she missed me. Like, the only thing that she could do was pull my hair, because security had me on the ground. Like, she could only pull my hair, but somehow her nose was bleeding, and she had, like, a couple scratches on her face. I don't know how it got there, but you probably didn't see that either.
Somehow.
It got there somehow. I don't know who did it. I don't remember that I did it. I knew my hands was up ready, but I just, you black out sometimes when you're mad, so who knows?
Look at you, mad. Not got a good combination.
Was that a beef for you in the house a little bit?
Was that the only beef?
No. You know what?
She apologized.
She did, and I accepted her apology, but I felt like it wasn't over.
Right.
Kinda. Because it's like, what they don't show is the Amber who helps everybody with their damn issues. They didn't show that. So when she came and swung on me, it was like, really, kid? Out of all people in this house, you ain't do that shit when Jayla and them twins was there.
Right.
You did it to me, and I helped you. You called my phone after that show and everything, still talking about your issues.
Right.
So like,
it was a little back.
Yeah, and I wish they would show like, so like, oh my God, I helped most of those girls there.
So usually replacements get bad flack, and you knew that going into the house.
What?
They get bad flack. Like, they come into the house, people lock them out the house.
Oh yeah.
I was ready for that. That's what I was excited for. That's what I gotta start some shit up in here because it's so boring.
Like, wait, they welcome him, baby? What do you think it was about either them, or was it about you that made them so welcoming?
They knew Philly probably coming out. That's why. They ain't gonna mess from Philly for them.
First of all, I think that half of them was nuts anyways, and they ain't want no problem.
Like, oh, okay.
I ain't want no problem.
And you ain't the one.
Period.
That's
But they could have just been welcoming. Like, they was cool girls. Like, I didn't agree with any of the shit they did to the twins and Jayla stuff. I know they hated for that, but, I had some decent combos with them girls. Like, when the cameras were off, I got to really know them. But.
And when the show wrapped, or?
No, like, we'll have time where cameras not in the room, whatever,
Yeah.
So, we just talking some real shit. And
Amber.
hi, I'm here.
Hey, Amber, I had hung up. I
a Halloween store?
Yes, right now.
Okay, what you gonna be for Halloween?
I have to say that brother, I'm all you been talking to Graham. I'm a fan of you on BGC. And will this be the last time I'm going to on TV?
Hell no. You should know that.
You got caught up to do better about stuff better?
I can't speak on that.
You must be in trouble legally. Alright, so I'm gonna play a quick game with you. You're in the hot seat right now.
In the hot seat.
Aw,
It's bubbling. It's bubbling.
I'm nervous.
Our questions so far have been PG.
Oh.
But I tricked you. Say no. They're still not bad, but
Okay.
it's just a little edgier.
A little bit.
Okay,
little
I'm
more.
ready.
We loose lips.
Alright. So, first hot seat question for Amber Zadora. Your favorite Philly rapper?
Oh my God! Why would y'all do that to me?
Because it's a hot seat.
Oh my God! I have too many.
I know, it's so many in Philly, but I
And I have friends. I can't no comment because I think everybody in Philly is so talented. Yes.
Politically
So
correct. Okay, I get it.
Alright.
So I can't ask you who the worst is, because that's just something.
yeah, you can't ask me the words.
Alright, so who's your celebrity crush? We all have one.
I really don't have.
Is he an older gentleman?
Is
No.
it a younger gentleman?
I like D
Denzel.
White.
He's
He's hot.
Who?
Dwight.
Oh, I thought you said he gotta be white.
No,
Oh,
Dwight Howard.
Dwight Howard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
His tall, sexy self.
Who from the Bachelor Club?
Oh wait, I'm not done.
Oh, what?
Oh, I'm
The
sorry.
game.
Okay, go ahead.
The game.
The game.
Okay.
So why
I
was
should have been on that
I
show.
was about to say, why was you on the show?
He might have a season 2.
I'm there. I'm there.
I feel you on that. I don't think that he's like for the eye that attractive, but it's something about him. He's very sexy, like
Who the game?
yeah.
It's
like
just
he's
he is so
confident,
he like
so
real
manly.
like get your ears over here. Like that's
Like,
what I like. Like real aggressive. I like
Remember what I
that.
said?
Like Riaz Bennett. Riaz Bennett.
Aggressive man.
Aggressive man.
So who from the Bad Girls Clubhouse? I'm not gonna say is your least favorite, but
You can do
who-
without.
Okay, you could put it like that, or you just couldn't see yourself kicking it with.
From off my season?
Yeah.
I would say Cat.
Cat.
And not to say because we have any beef or anything.
Yeah.
We don't have any beef, but
It's just
we
some
just
shit
don't
that's
have that
not
much
your-
in common,
Right.
you know?
Right.
So,
What's something that no one knows about you?
that I'm silly as shit.
Aw.
And I'm
Yeah,
from these
that's
North
awesome.
Philly streets, yo.
Yes.
Do you have any unique talents?
I can dance.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, like
Besides
dance.
Ballet.
Oh.
Really?
Okay.
Interesting fact about me, I used to ballet too.
Me too. For like a week. when I was
Really?
Oh
five.
yeah, my aunt, she's a famous. She does like teaches tap and all that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I went to an arts academy high school, so.
Yeah. Cool.
So what's your favorite curse word?
You can say it.
You could say.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Yo.
That expresses so much.
When you stub your toe. Fuck.
When you hungry, fuck. I goes to the
The
bathroom.
fuck?
Fuck. Who the fuck you think you
One
talking
of
to?
your biggest regrets.
I have no regrets.
Okay.
Ever.
All right. This is a little. I'm
Up the ante.
I'm gonna up the ante a little
Just a
bit.
little bit.
Claremont twins or the Victor twins?
Claremont, they fly.
Okay.
But I like the Victor twins though. They're
Yeah.
still really pretty.
Mhm.
But I'm all about fashion.
So how was it getting busy?
On
Wait in
Oh.
a room with 4 other people getting busy.
Well, I couldn't wait for somebody to bring this up. So
Maybe-
just
What?
so y'all know.
Maybe y'all didn't get
Wait,
busy.
no, let her answer.
Just so y'all know. We ain't do shit.
Okay.
Okay, let me tell you a rule about the
Editing.
Bad Girls Club. Guys can't stay over unless you getting it in. So
Right.
sometimes you gotta act
Right.
to get what you
Okay.
want. Yeah. So
Wow.
they didn't pay me enough to have sex with anybody on their TV.
Especially not,
Jackie.
oh, okay, you know.
Jackie was actually really cute though, and in real life, like, he's
Yeah.
cute. He's really tall. He's smart. Like, he has a decent head on his shoulders. He was a nice guy. He really was. I would date him. He young, but I would date him.
Oh,
Yeah.
young. Teenage?
No, he my age. He like
Okay.
20.
Oh, that's
20
right, I
he
forgot.
like 22.
Okay.
Or he like 21 or 22. I'm 22, so he gotta be like, yeah, he around there.
So I've been getting hit up about you coming on the show. And particularly men wanting to know how they can get with you. They say, Ray, you know, let her know. You know what I'm saying? I know she coming through. Like, tell her I'm checking for her. And I tell them, hit her up by yourself. What is some advice that you could give to a man that's trying to step to you?
Be yourself. Like, please don't flaunt. I hate when guys flaunt that
Right.
stuff and wind up not having it at all. Like, just be yourself. You ain't gotta have a bunch of cash from me or nothing. Like, I like a silly, fun guy that's making me laugh. If you gonna make me laugh, you the one. If you're gonna make me laugh, you're the one. Like, you don't have to do too much.
But a lot of girls say that until they met that silly nigga, and then they're like, it's something else about him he needs.
Because it might be something else about him.
Yeah.
But if
you can't be a silly ass nigga walking around. You gotta, you know, be
Silly when it needs to be silly.
yeah, because
Yeah.
I'm silly. I laugh
Right.
at everything.
I feel you.
So I need somebody that's gonna have me
Right.
laughing, not all stuck up and worried about what I'm about to wear. You know, I hate guys like that. I like a guy that can like shop for me, like knows what he
Like a
wants me
Kanye.
to wear. Like a Kanye, yeah, I do like that. But don't be asking me like, oh, what you got on today? What you putting on?
right.
Don't ask me.